y'all. Today we are doing a Dancefestopia lineup review. This lineup is just too freaking good. I am not going, unfortunately. I honestly don't know that much about Dancefestopia. I just know that last year I really wanted to go because Nectar was on it, and it just like put my eyes on this festival. Like, I had never heard much about it, or maybe that might have been the first time I ever heard about it. So just gonna put the festival in my line of sight. And then this year Nectar is not going, but the lineup is still fire. So now I'm starting to realize that this is definitely a festival to keep my eye on. Again, I don't know that much about it, and I'm always kind of wary of festivals that have lineups that are too good. That's kind of my experience with Electric Zoo. The lineup is always pretty stacked, and I went and I really did not enjoy the festival. And like, I don't know, isn't that just how it always goes, where they spend more money on the lineup and then everything else kind of like gets put to the wayside? So I was suspicious, but recently I actually have heard like the culture of the festival and the actual experience is really good too. I don't remember any details about it, but I did hear that people did have fun at it. So now I'm starting to think like, definitely put this one on my radar. Maybe this one should be added to my festival bucket list, you know? So I haven't looked at this lineup in a minute, so I am essentially gonna be looking at it and being shocked by how good it is all over again, because I remember being shook, but I don't remember everyone on it. I can't even barely remember who's going to the festivals that I'm going to. So pretty much I am going to be reacting essentially live to this lineup. Damn, I really want to be able to go to this, but there's no way because this is the Basscenter weekend. So if I'm going to anything, I'm going to Basscenter, especially because I have the ticket. So to start off, the Friday headliner is Grizz. Grizz has been freaking getting after it this year. This man does not stop. He was on the festival circuit last year. He's back on it this year. He's been doing random free shows on the streets of Denver. He's going to play 2 sets at Deja, Voom. Like, can we make a side note and talk about that? He's doing a pool party at Deja, Voom. Thank you. He's been putting out the house stuff. I feel like he's just been truly living his best life recently. Grizz is definitely a great start to this lineup. Then Saturday, there's a Deadbeats takeover. Like, yes, please. There's gonna be so many people like freaking out about this. With that being said, Zed's Dead is the Saturday headliner. And then Sunday, we have Rez as the headliner. Like, those are 3 artists, well, four artists, but you know what I mean? Those are 3 acts that have major cult followings. Like, right there alone, ticket sales I feel like are gonna be through the freaking roof. Moving on to the second tier, we have 12th Planet. Some great old dubstep there. I've seen 12th Planet a handful of times. Kind of always gonna skip it at this point. Not my fave, but there's tons of people that love 12th Planet. That's not a knock to 12th Planet. I'm just not personally dying to go see it again. Then we have Boogie T. Who else here has a crush on Boogie T? Just saying. I didn't see it at first. My friend Tessa made me open my eyes to that. He is like so hot. He posted an Instagram picture yesterday, and I don't know what it is because he looks like a caveman. But he is like, ugh. See something else. Then we have Borgor, more dubstep, 3 for 3 right here. Then we have something that's blurred out. They have it real blurred out, so I'm not even gonna try to figure out what that is. It might be possible to figure out, but I am not putting the time and effort into figuring it out. Next we have a Jai Wolf DJ set. That'll be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a like DJ set specific. I must have only seen him like live because I've never seen the DJ set. So I'm curious to see what that will be like. Definitely worth seeing. Next we have Lane 8. So we got some house in here. I'm not a house fan, but Lane 8 seems to be like a legend with that whole tour that he does with the no phones. He actually just came out with an album. I haven't really listened to it, but I have definitely been wanting to catch a Lane 8 set, even as someone that's not a house fan. So I think this is a great addition to the lineup. That is something that I feel like a lot of people can get down to, even if they're not a house head. Then we have Midnight Tyrannosaurus. I honestly don't know who that is. Don't come for me. Peekaboo. We love Peekaboo, more like spacey dubstep. Well, actually, I guess that's really like the first of that genre. It's been like true dubstep for the most part up until here. Riot 10, I hear about Riot 10, but that kind of dubstep is not my thing. I'm more into like wook bass music, so I don't know a lot about it. But speaking of that, we have Space Jesus, which I have not caught a Space Jesus set in too long. He's the one that finally got me into understanding like this other sort of dubstep that I love now. What's the song that got me really into Space Jesus? I think it was Elbow. His music is just weird and I love it. He's what made me realize the genre weird bass exists. I don't know, definitely Space Jesus stan over here. Love him. Then we have Subtronics. Like, you can't be mad at Subtronics. Like I said, that sort of dubstep isn't my favorite, but him as a person is just so entertaining and so likable to me. And I did see him at Electric Forest and it was pretty fun. I would definitely be there, and I'm sure a ton of other people are gonna be there for that set. Then we have Troy Boy, which is always fun. I've seen Troy Boy a couple times and no one's ever mad about it. It's always a good time. Always high energy and fun. Now on to the lower portion of the lineup. We have Apache or Pache, I don't know. I'm actually probably just gonna skip through. So only talk about the people that I know. There's a decent amount of people I don't know that much about down here. But we have Bleep Bloop, which I'm really into. I discovered Bleep Bloop when I went to -0 in 2017. Bleep Bloop, it's definitely underrated in my opinion. That very Space Jesus vibes. Sorry if neither of them will ever see this video, but if they did, they probably so much. I think they used to be really good friends and now they hate each other. Dion Timmer, I don't listen, but if you're into dubstep, that is a good one for you. The Funk Hunters opened for Grizz, completely missed it, but I'm assuming it's just very similar to Grizz. I still need to check that out. I've been waiting way too long. Then we have Jansen, like literally fuck you guys for this one. Jansen is like my number 2. I just love Jansen. He makes, in my opinion, the perfect dubstep. Like it is music. Like I can't, him and Dirt Monkey make like they have perfect songs. Do you know what I'm like? I'm shook even just think, I just got chills thinking about how good their music is. Like, that is the dubstep we need more of, please. Next we have Justin J and Kaiwachi. Don't listen to either of them, but I hear a lot about them. Next is Moody Good, and Moody Good is definitely a more good dubstep. That is a set that I for sure would be seeing. Still haven't gotten a chance to see Moody Good, but I'm dying to. Push Loop, another good one. More like heavy, spacey dubstep. Then we have So Down, a little bit of funkiness mixed back in. And then we're gonna end it off with The Whittler, more of that spacey wook tunes. I am so freaking jealous of this lineup. You know I would be there if I had the time, the money, the PTO, all that good stuff. But maybe one day, if the lineups keep looking like this, it's gonna have to happen. If any of you have ever been to Dancefestopia or know anything about it, comment down below, because I would love to learn more about it and see if it's actually worth it or if it's always just the lineup. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, because all of my videos are all about festivals and EDM, particularly. I'm a big bass head. I love Electric Forest and camping festivals and all that good stuff, so please subscribe if you want to see more of that. We got vlogs, tips and advice, literally anything that could have to do with festivals or EDM. I have an insane schedule lined up, jam-packed up through till the end of the year, so you do not want to miss out. If you want to keep up with all the daily stuff, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those will all be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!